Hello everyone and welcome back to the top-down shooter tutorial. In this video I am going to add a first aid kit to let the player character heal. If you don't want to spend time searching for a model, you can grab the one I'm using directly from my Patreon. And let's start. Open the Assets, Meshes folder and create a new subfolder called Pickups. Now import the mesh and on import dialog I recommend disabling the build no need setting before hitting import. Now it's time to start working on the blueprints. Open the blueprints folder and create a new folder named Actors for all common actors. Open that folder and add a new actor blueprint called BP Effect Actor. Open BP Effect Actor and add a custom event Apply Effect to Target with following inputs. Target actor of type actor, and gameplay effect of type gameplay effect class. Next we will use getAbilitySystem component on the target actor. Check if the AbilitySystem component is valid. Then call makeEffectContext to create the context for the effect. After that, call makeOutgoingSpec. With the AbilitySystem component as a target and the gameplay effect class as a gameplay effect. Finally call ApplyGameplay Effect to Self on AbilitySystem component and set OutgoingSpec to SpecHandle. Before creating the new actor, let's add a tag. Open Project Settings and go to Gameplay Tags. First rename the damage tag to the gameplay effect damage. Unreal told us that restart is required, and let's restart the editor. After the restart, go back to gameplay tags and add a new tag. Gameplay effect, role, player. Now let's open BP character base and create a new variable called default tags. This will be an array of gameplay tags. Move the variable to the character base category. Move the variable to the character base category. I created this variable because if I decided to rename a tag, it will automatically update. But if I just use actor tags, they won't be renamed, because actor tags are just an array of names and not tied to a gameplay tags system. In the begin-play event, add a for each loop for the default tags array. For each tag, get tag name and add it to the actors tags array. Now open BP Player and add the default tag to the default tags array. And set the value to gameplay effect row player. Finally, let's create the first aid kit effect. Open the gas folder and add a new gameplay effect. Name it GE First Aid Kit. Open the First Aid Kit and add a modifier for the health attribute. Set the magnitude to 25 using a scalable float magnitude. Now let's create a new blueprint. Open the blueprints folder and add a folder called pickups. Create a new blueprint inherited from effect actor. Name it BP First Aid Kit. Open BP First Aid Kit and add the mesh. Then add a box collider and make it fit mesh. For the mesh, I'd like to disable collisions, so set the collision to no collisions for the mesh. For the box collider, add on component begin overlap event. Use make literal gameplay tag to create the player tag. Set the player tag to gameplay effect row player. Then get the tag name and check if the other actor has that tag. If the tag matches, call apply effect to target. Setting the other actor as the target actor. And use GE First Aid Kit as a gameplay effect. Finally destroy the First Aid Kit after the effect is applied. And now open the level and add the First Aid Kits to the scene and check how everything works. Make sure the effect applies to the player, but doesn't apply to the enemy. And everything works well. Thank you for your attention and see you soon!